While Donald Trump's lawyers were fixated on a meeting with the special counsel on Thursday in a bid to slow or end the grand jury investigation in Washington, a surprise attack came out of Florida when a superseding indictment was filed, adding a 32nd charge of willful retention of classified documents against Donald Trump, along with charges of obstruction that also swept up a second staff member at his Mar-a-Lago club, alleging that there was a coordinated effort to delete security footage that would show boxes being moved around after the government had requested them.
The obstruction of justice charges are actually the most serious in the classified documents case. They carry the greatest penalty, and under the sentencing guidelines, they would result in the longest prison sentence if Judge Cannon decides to impose custody.
It's unclear if these new charges will have an impact on the trial start date, which is set for next May. Now, in Washington, the investigation into Trump's efforts to interfere with the peaceful transfer of power in 2020 could go to a vote at the grand jury at any day. Trump insists he's done nothing wrong, and in a recent interview claimed this was all being done as a way to damage him as a political candidate.
The abuse of power, it is prosecutorial misconduct.
The reality here is these legal crises are not impacting his popularity. He still leads the Republican pack of presidential candidates and has support amongst allies in Congress who are pushing the narrative that these investigations are political and being directed by the White House, which denies any involvement. Meanwhile, in Georgia, security barricades have now been installed at an Atlanta courthouse where a grand jury could deliver indictments against Trump in a matter of weeks, leaving him to face criminal prosecution in 3 states as a presidential candidate. Reggie Cecchini, Global News, Washington.